I've gotten all the ingredients ready. Now let's meet Chef Sowmiya.
Hi.
Hi Chef. I've gotten all the ingredients and I've set it up very nicely. What do you think?
I think it's fabulous.
I can't wait for you to show us the traditional way of making the Pongal. So where do we start?
We need to wash the rice and yellow mung bean, and we need to rinse it at least 4 times.
Okay.
And we're going to pour it into this pot. Usually, traditionally, it's always made in a mud pot. Now you can see most of the measurements for this recipe, ending in 1. Our culture have not a round figure, but to have a 1.
Okay, that's interesting. Is this milk enough?
The reason why we are using lesser milk in this recipe is because we don't want to make it too heavy. While this is getting boiled, we're going to be making the jaggery syrup. The jaggery is still melting. You can, of course, add a pinch of salt. The next is 6 tablespoons of clarified butter or ghee. You do not want to fry the raisins and the cashew nuts together. If you cook your pongal with your raisins, the sourness is lost.
Okay. Actually, Pongal in my house is absolute chaos because I have 2 little boys and I always get them involved in making the Pongal, right? So they always turn the kitchen upside down, and every year it's always different the way I make Pongal. So this is also different. So definitely I want to try this next time after I go back home.
We're almost done. So you can see that the rice, what I'm going to do is I'm going to nicely mush it up. Want your facial for Pongal? This.
My husband loves Sakar Pongal. He has a sweet tooth, so...
Brilliant. I would love to know what his reactions are to this particular recipe.
It smells so good. Once you add the spices, it really changes the whole
composition of the
yeah,
dish.
Definitely.
Okay, so this is the kind of consistency that we're looking for. And now I'm going to add the cashew nuts and the raisin.
And I'm so excited to try it. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
But wait,
Okay.
I have a surprise for you. And so we're going to be making some vade and chutney to go along with this.
Oh my God.
So vades are always a tricky game, though it's a very, very simple recipe. So all I've done is soaked it for 4 hours and then I've ground it to a nice fine paste. Coriander, chopped fine. These are curry leaves that is chopped. A pinch of the baking soda. A little bit of asafoetida to my vade batter. So it's very important to mix it in one direction because you want it to fluff up. So you notice that I have not used any salt in this vade batter. So if you want it to be crisp for longer, I would recommend that you omit it out.
Oh, it looks really good. It feels very crispy actually. Chef, it's done. What are we doing next?
We'll be making the beetroot chutney. Add some fresh coconut, some beetroot puree, cashew nuts, a little bit of green chili, all of that in a blender with copious amounts of salt. We just take a little bit of oil, and for the tempering, we're going to be making a little bit of a tempering because every chutney deserves a tempering. Add the asafoetida because you don't want to burn your asafoetida. Mix it around and your tempering is done.
Our chutney is done, vada is done, our Pongal is also done. Now it's time to have a feast, guys. Can I try it, Chef?
Yes, please go ahead.
Oh, it's really very, very nice. Even though there's not much milk which was added into it, I can taste the milk flavor very well. It's very nice, Chef.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much. Can you all hear that? Oh my God, it's so crispy. Let's try this. Oh. We cooked this a while back and it's still very crispy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef, for making the Pongal, vada and chutney. It was very nice, especially the vada. It was by far the most crispiest vada I have ever tasted. Don't forget to try out these simple recipes at home. I am definitely going to make this for my boys. With that, we are wishing you Iniya Pongal Varthagal.